Eat lasers. That didn't work. Get a little closer. Now eat lasers. He refuses. The moose is loose. I used to live in the land of mooses, and they are terrifying. They look exactly like this. Oh, there go my friends. Boom! Ain't that a deer, though? Eh. He looks a little moosey. And the fact that he's giant and terrifying. Help! Alright, come over here. Stop standing in fire. 2. Keep trying to hit him with a charge attack. He's not having it though. Ooh, got a follow up on that one. And that one. I swear he just started going into the 3s. Stamina. It's gonna land right about... Oh, you can never predict that one. Swing hard, right? Always. Gotta throw in some light attacks every now and then. Like this. Poke, poke. Alright, you and me. Take that, moose. Feel like there should be a treasure chest down here, but I don't see it. Any treasure? Didn't expect joy. Hey. All right. Now we fly all the way back. Oh, show me the above ground. There it is. And we go talk to Saluvius, Cerberus Snape. Now let's get this up to 24, and then I might just start putting points in intelligence, which is a huge mistake. And it's going to weaken our build for the longest time before it actually pays off. And even then, the payoff's not going to be great. Once we get the Frenzied Flame seal, then it'll start paying off. Or if we get like 24 total points in there. And then there's this guy.
I've no time for idle chit-chat. The only thing I will hear from you is a report of your task's completion. Are we understood? Then off you trot. I have enough on my plate.
About Nokron.
Well, you're asking me about that, are you? The task was left to you and the mongrel, was it not? Not only are you incompetent, but shameless to boot. Well, there's no helping it. Now's as good a time as any. I'll let you in on it. There's a glintstone sorcerer by the name of Selene in Limgrave. She owes me for the help I gave her when she was expelled from the academy. I asked her to look into the matter some time ago. I'll write you a letter of introduction. Go ask her.
Any tips on how to properly start Elden Ring? Yeah. The first thing I would recommend is looking up like a progression map. Because a lot of people give up when they get stuck like right over here in the castle area. But once you see that like you hang out in this area when you're level 1 to 10, then this area when you're level 10 to 20, level 20 to 30 over here, 20 to 30 over here, like 40 to 50 over here. Do I know how to invite? I do. I think. Hang on. Never actually tried it before. Create a summon sign for a cooperative member. Yeah, so you can use this to invite somebody in. I'm not planning on doing that, though. This is just a solo playthrough. Although, there is a friend who I think might start playing this soon, and maybe I'll join her as like a cooperative guest star. Now, where was I going? Oh, right. The Sorceress Selene. Other than that, what I did when I started Elden Ring, and it worked really well, I watched a video that showcased all the spells and incantations in the game, and I found my favorite. And then I figured out like how to best support that spell. Once you get your hands on a secure income, you're so playing with me. Fair.
Well, have you made up your mind?
Yes, I want to learn sorcery. I just need to talk to you about Nokron.
Well, you are a piece of work. Very well. You are now my protege in glintstone sorcery. But I refuse to coddle or cast kind words. Never. Anticipate grievances, young apprentice.
There we go.
Well. Celavis is not a name I ever wanted to hear again. But fine. If it will help you, my apprentice, I offer my knowledge. The stars alter the fate of the Karian royal family, and the fate of your mistress, Rani. But long ago, General Radahn challenged the swirling constellations, and in a crushing victory arrested their cycles. Now he is the force that repulses the stars. If General Radahn were to die, the stars would resume their movement, and so too would Rani's destiny.
You've tried Bloodfinger, but it didn't work. Let me see. I can probably give you help with that. And I was ignoring what she said. Feel like I need to talk to Blythe again. But let's see. If we go down here, there are these little icons. Let's see if we can find one. Well, there's none nearby. There's probably one over here. We'll find one. But there's these little statues that you have to touch to turn summoning on. Here's one. So find these little guys, examine them, and then it says the summoning pool is now functional. I think you do that, and then you're allowed to invade other places or invite people over to find you. There's also this. You could find the Taunter's Tongue and use that? How does that work? I have no idea. Is that like an equipment you add? I'm not sure. But you can use that and then people will invade your world. I am not an expert in Elden Ring multiplayer. Like, I always think about it. But then, when they invade your world, is that bad? Yes and no. First of all, it just means that someone's like, you know, coming to murder you. And if you invited them, well, all you have to do is murder them first. That's not too bad.
Ah, well met. What news?
Hell.
So Rani's fate is kept in stasis by Starscourge Radahn. That reminds me of something I heard. There's a festival being held at the castle on the southern edge of the Caelid Wilds, east of Limgrave. It's a festival of combat. And I heard that you can fight Radahn himself. He who's once called the strongest of all the demigods. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but I think it's worth investigating. I'll be on my way to this festival of Radahn then.
Mildly distracted. Oh. But here's the thing about invaders. They're always 10 levels below you. Or up to 10 levels below you. So you should always have an advantage against them. Also, when you play co-op, that's another time when people can just invade you for whenever. Again, you should have an advantage over them. 10 levels lower but have better gear? Yeah, probably. The gear doesn't usually make that big of a difference. I mean, skill is gonna come into play a lot more. Anyway. I was very distracted there, but this guy said we go to the Festival of Radon, and that sounds like a great idea. Boy, I haven't even been off in this direction. We skipped so much of it. You're in the Celia back streets? Yeah. So this game is level dependent? Yeah, pretty much. So like me, I'm level 48. But weapons all scale out off of stats. Like this one, like strength has E scaling, dex has C scaling, faith has D scaling. So the more dexterity I get, the stronger this weapon becomes. It also gets stronger with strength and faith, but not as good. Is this how old I am in real life? No. This is how old I expect to be when I'm famous. I'm like, if I stream for 10 years, like I might build enough of a following that people could know who I am. Where am I going? I'm heading off this way. It's about time we got here. Excuse me, everybody. Ooh. Am I 60 plus years old? I am not. I feel pretty old, though. I feel as old as you can be it and still have played video games your entire life.
Not seen
57?
you before.
Not quite.
Name's Bernal. Tarnished, just like you. Let me ask you something. Are you here in the lands between to take up the fight? Does your faith in the guidance of grace hold firm, despite the collapse of the Golden Order?
Yeah?
Yes, you're a Tarnished through and through. Takes me back. But that's a quality needed now more than ever. Any interest in bearing the torch of my battle arts? All I know is the sword. Picked up a fair few tricks in my time, too. Now's the time to pass them on. To a good and proper Tarnished, like you.
What do you know? Parry's kind of nice. Endure. That's a PvP skill. And spinning slash is actually really good too.
Not floating your boat, eh?
You'd still play even if you couldn't see? Yeah, I'm right there with you. I also have no idea what I would play if I can't see. Like, games are my passion. I'd probably do nothing but board games. Excuse me, everybody. These guys are all a significantly lower level than me. Oh, I think this is the place where I can meet the dude. Is it? Not up here. Nope. I guess it's the next hill. I almost die. I came pretty close. But yeah, if I went blind, I'd probably go hard into board games. Unless they found a way to make video games braille. Excuse me, sir. I'd like to cross your bridge. All right then. See what see what a difference levels make. Oh, hey there. Pretty sure they're working on VR for the blind? That would make sense.
Dear. Yeah, I terribly sorry. Are you here as a customer?
Flame chariots, The bandit mask is cool. It allows blind people to see through color patterns, you think? It would be really neat. I feel like the technology is pretty much there. I mean, there's plenty of wholesome videos of people hearing for the first time. I feel like sight's not that far off. Yeah, we might as well beat up the boatman. Eat lasers! Or teleport across the world, that's cool too. Phew! Excuse me. Alright. Fight Bodhi. Just kill your own dudes. Tarnish culture, that's considered a... Alright, ready to go. Oh, he's over there. Not sure what he's doing, but he gets the spear slap. Slap. Come on, one more. Oh no. A slow combo. It was too much for me. Deathroot. See, I love these ashes. I haven't used them in forever, and I'm committed to my fanged imp friends. But the skeletal ashes are cool. He got his senses knocked into him, right? Well, like, he's a boss from that you're supposed to take out, like, immediately. He's like a level 10 boss. There's a turtle amulet down there. Turtle talisman. And it's cool. But I don't think I'm ever going to use it. Feel like you'd struggle a lot? Yeah, it's kind of the point of the game. It's so fun though. Like, I've beaten this game 10 times. Not 10 times. 4 times. 3 times? 3 times. That's the number of times. Oh, this might be too hard. I regret everything I've done.